Good morning, folks, and welcome to the USB's Focus on Liberia Online Television Network. We are beaming live and direct from the grounds of the Executive Mansion in Monrovia, where we've come to provide coverage of the commissioning ceremony of the new Chief Justice of the Republic of Liberia. And just to inform you, Her Excellency Chief Dr. Joe Howard Taylor has arrived, and here comes her speaker, Dr. Buffer Chambers, as well. And so any minute from now, His Excellency President George Manawiya will shortly arrive. And so welcome from just wherever you are joining us, whatever you're doing this morning. Stay with us as we bring you this live coverage of the commissioning ceremony of the new Chief Justice of the Republic of Liberia. In the background is the AFL marching band rendering some selections, and I can see an array of government officials who are here to grace this all-important occasion. Foreign Minister D. Maxwell Kimia is here, the Minister of National Defense Dana Zanga is here. I see the Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces of Liberia, Major General Prince Y. Johnson is here. Prince C. Johnson, is here. And other high-profile officials of government, including foreign dignitaries. And I also see some members of the Female Lawyers Association of Liberia, AFL. And so as we go about this program, we have you acquainted with the names of officials of government here present. So stay with us. Invite a friend to come on as we bring you live this commissioning ceremony of the new Chief Justice of the Republic of Liberia. Chief Justice Sie-A-Nyene Gyapay will be commissioned today by His Excellency President George Manawiya. And so the hall is already jam-packed with government officials and foreign dignitaries and other special invited guests. I can see Justice Minister Frank Mosade in conversation with one of the foreign guests. President-Chief Dr. Youh is there in conversation with one of the guests. And I'm told any minute from now, His Excellency President George Manawiya will be ushered into this hall. And then the official program will commence very shortly. And so stay with us. You're watching the US-based Focus on Liberia Online Television Network. And we are live from the Executive Mansion in Monrovia. U.S. Ambassador to Liberia, Michael McCarthy, is already seated.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to announce the arrival of His Excellency Dr. George Manawiya, President of the Republic of Liberia, accompanied by
All right. The arrival of His Excellency President George Manawiya. He's been accompanied by his wife, Madam Clara Mariwia, received by Vice President Youh. President Weah shake hands with Speaker Buffer Chimos, move to his seat.
Souvenir program for the commissioning of for honor Sie-A-Nyene Gyapay Youh, Chief Justice Supreme Court of the Republic of Liberia. Reverend Emmanuel Newland will do the invocation.
In Jesus' name, I would like for us to please stand as we pray. God is powerful, yes. Our most gracious Heavenly Father, we thank you. Bless you for the breath of life. We thank you for granting us joy and mercy to come to be together today as we go through this wonderful program. We ask for your blessings as we go through. In Jesus' name we pray.
May we all stand as the airfield band play the national anthem.
All right. The airfield marching band. The airfield marching band strikes up with the national anthem of Liberia. The national anthem of Liberia by the AFM marching band.
Madam Vice President, Madam President, Mr. Speaker, members of the 54th National Legislature, members of the Cabinet, members of the Supreme Court, members of the diplomatic corps, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. His Excellency Dr. George Manoria will make remarks and we start the protocol.
We ask that you please stand as the President gives his remark and the Minister of the Oath of Office.
All right. Chief Protocol, Madam Nora Fenabono. His Excellency President Weah is now on the podium.
Madam Primary Weah, President of the Republic of Liberia, Madam Vice President, Joy Howard Taylor, Your Honor, Justice Sie-A-Nyene Gyapay, Chief Justice of Liberia Designate, Your Honor, the Associate Justices of the Honorable Supreme Court of Liberia, the members of the Judiciary, Your Honor, Mr. Francis S. Corporal, Senior, former Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of Liberia, the Speaker, pro tempore and honorable members of the 54th Legislature here present, the Dean and members of the Cabinet, officials of government, the Don and members of the Diplomatic Corps, the President and members of the Liberian National Bar Association, members of the Supreme Court family here present, relatives, friends, well-wishers of Justice Youh here present, members of the Folk Estate, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. We are gathered here today on this solemn occasion to commission our Honored Justice Sie-A-Nyene Gyapay, Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of the Republic of Liberia. By so doing, Justice Youh will become only the third female Chief Justice in the 175 years history of our founding as a republic. She will also become the first female since 2003 to ascend to this high office of the leadership of the second branch of government some 19 years ago. Your Honor, upon my nomination, you have been successfully vetted and confirmed by the Honorable Liberia Senate, following upon which you are now being commissioned by me as evidence of the full confidence and support of the other two branches of our tripartite governance structure. I have no doubt whatsoever that you have the requisite experience, skills, and qualifications to serve as Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of Liberia, having due regard to the more than 4 decades that you have practiced in Liberia as a trial and transitional lawyer, as well as the 9 years that you have served as an Associate Justice on the Supreme Court bench. It is important to note that throughout your illustrious career in the practice of law and jurisprudence in Liberia, you have earned a well-deserved reputation of unquestionable character and unimpeachable good judgment. And so, Madam Chief Justice Designate, I now have the honor to invite you to come forward as I fulfill my constitutional duty to commission you to this high and noble office. Let us all stand.
All right. Chief Justice Sie-A-Nyene Gyapay will be commissioned very shortly by His Excellency President Weah.
Please raise your right hand, place your left hand on the Bible, and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear that I will support, uphold, protect, and defend the Constitution and laws of the Republic of Liberia, bear true faith and allegiance to the Republic, and will faithfully, conscientiously, impartially discharge the duties and functions of the office of, to the best of my ability, so help me God. Please accept my personal congratulations, Chief Justice. God bless you.
All right. The oath of office has been the minister. By His Excellency President George Manuel Weah and Chief Justice Sie-A-Nyene Gyapay wins an applause from the audience. And so she's now finally commissioned as the Chief Justice of the Republic of Liberia.
For honor, Sie-A-Nyene Gyapay Youh, Chief Justice, Supreme Court of the Republic of Liberia, will make remarks.
All right. Chief Justice Youh moves up front to the podium to make a remark.
Mr. President, Dr. George Manuel Weah, and Madam Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, Mr. Speaker, and members of the Honorable House of the Legislature Body, my colleagues of the Supreme Court bench, the President and members of the National Trial Judges Association of Liberia, Madam Court Administrator, former Chief Justices and Associate Justices of the Supreme Court of Liberia, Mr. Minister of Justice, Attorney General, and Dean of the Supreme Court Bar, the Doyen and members
of the Diplomatic Corps, President and members of the Liberia National Bar Association, the President and members of the Association of Senior Lawyers of Liberia, staff of the judiciary, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. What has just been done here today is not symbolic, perfunctory, or in our layman parlance, business as usual. This ceremony is in consonance with the Constitution of our nation. That is, I have now pledged, quote, that I will support, uphold, protect, and defend the Constitution and laws of the Republic of Liberia, unquote. Hence, my allegiance continues to be and is to the Republic of Liberia alone. An act which now separates me from the President as head of the executive branch of government, whose constitutional authority and duty respectively is with the consent of the Senate, appoint and commission me, while it is the duty of the Senate, of the legislature, to examine me, and as I have been found satisfactory to them, this confirmation has now taken place. Notwithstanding this separation of powers, my colleagues and I of the Supreme Court bench, which is the head of the judiciary branch of government, will always comply with the component provision of Article 3 of the Constitution, that is, to coordinate with the other two branches of government, the legislative and the executive. As I have ascended to the helm of the judiciary branch of government and the Supreme Court of Liberia with my colleagues, I remain cognizant of the fact that I am only one among equals. Accordingly, with this present change of Chief Justice, we reaffirm our commitment to continue to administer blind but true justice to the citizens and residents alike of this republic, without fear or favor towards any, but by the dictates of the law. I thank you.
Very brief remarks there by the Chief Justice of the Republic of Liberia, Madam Sie-A-Nyene Gyapay Youh. You're watching the US-based Focus on Liberia online television, and of course, my name is Theo Williams. Right, our toast will be done very shortly. The end of the marching band again will render another selection as the toast goes on. President Weah will lead a toast.
Thank you very much. Reverend Emmanuel Nimlin will lead us in the benediction.
All right, benediction to follow shortly by the religious advisor to His Excellency President Weah, Reverend Emmanuel Nimlin.
Well, let us please stand. Let us bow our heads as we stand. Father, we thank you, we bless you for the success of this great program. We give you all the glory. As we depart, Lord, we ask, grant us your mercy in Jesus' name we pray.
We ask AFL to give us some music as we prepare for the photo taking.
Chief Oriko, Madam Nora Fenabono. The AFL marching band again with another selection.
The photo will be done. The photo taking will be done at the front of the building, and we're going to do it in order. It's going to be the president, the vice president, the first lady, the chief justice, associate justices, members of the diplomatic corps, family members, members of the cabinet, legislature. We're going to follow that order, so we ask that we do it together as we have our, as you're drinking your wine and have your little cocktail. Thank you. Reception is at the door. God bless. So, Mr. President, Madam Vice President, Madam First Lady, Chief Justice, Associate Justices, can we go out there?
All right, folks, still with us now, man, for the shifting. We are making our way downstairs to capture the photo taking. And so, welcome. All right, His Excellency President Weah and Chief Justice Sie-A-Nyene Gyapay Youh, followed by Vice President Juwa and the Speaker of the Legislature, Speaker Boffa Chimas. All posted for a photograph.
Okay. You good? Thank you. Cleo. I know they live for you, leave from there. He's supposed to be there.
All right, the President, along with Chief Justice Sie-A-Nyene Gyapay Youh, will now do a photograph with members of the cabinet, followed by family members. Earlier on was members of the legislature. And so we're just right before the executive mansion. Stay with us as you watch along. This is the US-based Focus on Liberia online television. We are live from the grounds of the executive mansion in Monrovia. President Weah and First Lady Marie Weah, as well as Vice President Chief Dr. Juwa and the Speaker of the Legislature, Dr. Boffa Chimas. All right, here comes members of the Female Lawyers Association of Liberia, IFIA, or Association of Female Lawyers of Liberia, if you will. In the photograph with Chief Justice. And so we're still here at the grounds of the executive mansion, providing you coverage of the commissioning ceremony of the Chief Justice of the Republic of Liberia, Chief Justice Sie-A-Nyene Gyapay Youh. It has ended, actually, but at the moment, photo taking is ongoing. And so stay with us as we provide you coverage of this all-important historic event. According to the records, Chief Justice Sie-A-Nyene Gyapay Youh is the third female Chief Justice of the Republic of Liberia. And over there I see former Chief Justice Francis Kakpo, just close to Vice President Juwa and Speaker Boffa Chimas. And so these are all former Chief Justice of the Republic of Liberia, folks. It's now time for family members, well wishers of Chief Justice Youh to join the photograph. All right, and so the photograph aspect of it is now over. We'll just move back in and bring you some highlights briefly. Then we will wrap up this live broadcast from the grounds of the Executive Mansion in Monrovia. The Alpha Marshal Band here running with some selections. That's the prayer ramble. Then the chit chat with Musa Hassan Belletin. Mr. Belletin, welcome to the media.
I mean, even though it's a new Chief Justice, we are bringing in a topic. And I think for the justice system, and we are confident that as we move forward in that
So that means you are satisfied with Chief Justice Youh?
Very, very satisfied.
Thank you, Chairman. Musa Asambelete, Chairman of the Liberty Party. Still with us, you're still watching the US-based Focus on Liberia online television. We are live from the grounds of the Executive Mansion in Monrovia. My name is Theo Williams. And of course, we are here providing you coverage of this historic ceremony. And so from just wherever you are joining us, whatever you're doing at the moment, I'd love to say welcome. This is Emma Nettie Glasgow, head of the National Fisheries. Beautifully attired. We'll go across this executive mansion as the EFF band render the selections here in the background. We want to see whether we can talk to Chief Justice Sie-A-Nyene Gyapay Youh. But she's very busy greeting friends, family members, and officials of government. But however, we'll make our way to see whether we can have a word or two from Chief Justice Youh. All of you who are asking who's the new Chief Justice of the Republic of Liberia, her name is Chief Justice Sie-A-Nyene Gyapay, who was just commissioned minutes ago by His Excellency President Weah. And so just to bring you up to speed with that, the EFF marching band in the background rendering some wonderful selections here at the grounds of the Executive Mansion. 23rd, 2022. His Excellency President George Manawiya nominated Justice Sie-A-Nyene Gyapay Youh, and she was confirmed by the Liberian Senate subsequently. And today, Justice Youh was officially commissioned by His Excellency President George Manawiya following her confirmation by members of the Liberian Senate. Chief of Protocol, Madam Nora Finabono, is just right with us.
I'm not there, I'm not solid.
And so Liberia's top judge is a woman for the first time in 19 years. And today, Chief Justice Sie-A-Nyene Gyapay Youh was commissioned officially by His Excellency President George Manawiya. We are back upstairs with the continuation of this coverage live from the grounds of the Executive Mansion. A bit of a reception now, or refreshment if you will. Consultations ongoing, meet and greet, and the rest of it. We see Chief Justice Sie-A-Nyene Gyapay Youh in close conversation with His Excellency President George Manawiya and other judges. And the incumbent Chief Justice Francis Kopo occupied that position since April 18, 2013 as Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of Liberia. And just to bring it up to speed once more, the Supreme Court of Liberia is the head of the judiciary branch of government of the Republic of Liberia. Its administrative head and spokesperson is the Chief Justice, who shall preside over the business of the court and other ordinary meetings of the judiciary folks. And our current associate judges of the Supreme Court include James Etahar Wolokoli and others. Justice Youh replaces Francis Kopo, who was retired in September this year. And if you can recall, His Excellency President George Manawiya said in a statement on his official website Tuesday that the appointment makes Justice Youh the third woman to head the Supreme Court of Liberia. And so it's a wonderful ceremony here, very colorful indeed. And we are here as an institution providing you coverage, bringing you all of the happenings as they unfold here this morning, because it's already 11 o'clock Liberian time. And so from wherever you are watching us, whatever you're doing at the moment, we want to say welcome. A bit of refreshment is ongoing now. We'll be winding down very, very shortly. And so it's been a wonderful time having you on. It's been a wonderful time having you stay with us. We want to talk to Chief Justice Sie-A-Nyene Gyapay Youh, but she's very busy at the moment. I don't know whether the protocol will allow us to just speak with her very shortly or briefly. She's having photographs with her family members, friends, well-wishers, fellow judges as well. And so it's a bit tight, but bear with us. Scores of senior officials of government here in attendance of this all-important occasion. The Minister of Gender, with the Minister of Peace Society ties here, the head of the National Fisheries and Aquaculture Authority, Madam Emma Nettie Glasgow is here. Commerce Minister Marwin Dix is here. Former Chief Justice Francis Kopo is also here. The Minister of National Defense, Daniel Zangan, Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces of Liberia. Major General Prince C. Johnson is here. Foreign dignitaries, the U.S. Ambassador Michael McCarthy was here earlier on. I'm sure he stayed around. We have scores of foreign dignitaries also here at the moment. All right, a beautiful song there in the background by the AFL marching band. These are songs that will bring back the memories of those days. Tomorrow I am going home. Tomorrow I am going home. sweet Liberia, folks. And somebody said to me the AFM marching band is noted for playing all of those sweet songs of yesteryears. And it's a wonderful piece. I'm very touched by this one at the moment. Don't you worry for me to go. Tomorrow I am going home. I see several members of the Association of Female Lawyers here at the moment, IFL, in solidarity of a female Chief Justice. According to the records, Madam Youh is the third female Chief Justice of the Republic of Liberia. She was appointed back in August by His Excellency President Sie-A-Nyene Gyapay Youh, then subsequently confirmed by the Senate, the Liberian Senate, and today she was officially commissioned by His Excellency President Sie-A-Nyene Gyapay Youh here at the grounds of the Executive Mansion in Monrovia. You're watching the US-based Focus on Liberia Online Television Network. We want to call it a quit now, folks. It's been a wonderful time providing you coverage of this historic event. Thanks to all of you for viewing. Thanks for staying on. I just spotted Education Minister Professor Dao Ansusonin. He's one of those officials here in attendance. And see the Director General of the General Services Agency, Madam Mary Tanyamabro. I see Representative Johnson Gweglu of Nema County here in attendance as well, and other members of the legislature. And so, folks, it's been a wonderful time providing you coverage. Thank you ever so much for being with us. Continue to follow us as we bring you all of the happenings about Liberia, Africa, and the rest of the world. And so thanks to our hard-working CEO, Mr. Dennis Jah, who is in Atlanta, Georgia, the US. Thanks to our able head of operations, Anthony C.A., and all members of the Focus on Liberia crew. On behalf of the team, my name is Theo Williams, bidding you farewell from the grounds of the Executive Mansion in Monrovia. Have a great day.